In 1 week of June 2026, Elon Musk became the first human being on Earth worth $1 trillion. And the very first thing he did with that money was buy a text editor for $60 billion. I am not exaggerating, and I am not joking. This is the week tech money completely lost its mind. Let me explain. It starts with SpaceX. For years, it was the most wanted private company on the planet, and nobody could buy in. Then on June 11th, it finally went public on the NASDAQ under the ticker SPCX. The IPO raised $75 billion. To understand how absurd that is, the previous record for the biggest IPO ever was Saudi Aramco, an actual oil empire. It raised $29 billion. SpaceX more than doubled it. Priced at $135 a share, it opened at $150, and just like that, the whole company was worth about $1.75 trillion. 3 years ago, SpaceX was valued at $200 billion. It went up almost 9 times, and that is how the world got its first trillionaire. Elon's slice of SpaceX is worth around $766 billion. Add his Tesla stake of $280 billion, and on paper, his net worth crossed $1 trillion. That is a 1 with 12 zeros. If you spent $1 million every single day, starting from the year 0, you still would not have spent $1 trillion today. Elon got there before lunch. Now, here is where it gets weird. SpaceX is a rocket company. It is also a satellite internet company, and as of this month, apparently, an AI company. Because 5 days after the biggest IPO in history, SpaceX announced it was buying a startup called AnySphere for $60 billion. AnySphere makes Cursor. And if you are not a developer, let me translate. Cursor is a code editor with AI baked directly into it. It writes code for you, fixes your bugs, and explains what your code does, all inside the thing you are already typing in. Developers are completely obsessed with it, and it is not a toy. Cursor does about $4 billion a year and is used by 2/3 of the Fortune 500. But $60 billion still makes it the most expensive startup acquisition in human history. And now the spicy part. It was an all-stock deal. SpaceX did not hand over $60 billion in cash. It paid with its own freshly printed sky-high stock. So read that back. Elon used the most valuable IPO in history to buy the AI tool that every serious coder now lives inside, basically with monopoly money that the market handed him 5 days earlier. It is either the smartest move of the decade or a flashing red warning sign depending on how you feel about bubbles. And the craziest part is, he is not even alone. In the same 30 days, Anthropic raised $65 billion. OpenAI bought the company behind Python's most popular developer tools. Every major lab dropped a new model at the same time. June 2026 is the month the entire industry quietly agreed that the normal rules of money no longer apply. So is this the future of technology or the top of the biggest bubble we have ever seen? Honestly, it could be both. But either way, one man is now a trillionaire, and your favorite code editor officially belongs to a rocket company. Follow if you want to watch how this ends.